Don't you love a how? We are going to be playing through here on the Abyss today.
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off.
I did forget
Don't
a
let him
step
get
here,
embarrassed.
so give me a second. I know, fairly typical to get whenever I get started here. There's always something to play with. I think we should be good from here, though. Yes, we are. All right. I did try and play with the audio a bit. It's a lot harder to do a preview on here, so if it is too loud, please let me know. As far as game audio and my audio, if we are conflicting with each other, again, give me a heads up. Alright, who are we facing against? Nothing crazy. Let's see. Sorry, stop it. Been playing too many different games recently. It's like trying to use the controls from SAO, Fractured Daydream, and Genshin. They do not work. Shocking. Still working on artifacts for him, or else I would probably replace Daya. I don't know yet. There we go. All right. And I finally got Kooky up to C6, so I get a second chance if she dies on me, or almost dies, I guess is how it works. Alright. Of course, by getting her, I probably ruined my chance at getting both Cheska and Moeka because I got a second Nahida. I'm not really complaining, but I kinda am. It's not really what I was looking for, but when was the last time Kooky was featured in a banner? Way, way, way too long ago. Alright, round things out with Furina. Almost always choose this floor, except for the last chamber, because then it doesn't matter. Kinich has to be my absolute favorite.
Remember, health comes first.
Target acquired.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Like that big hit of his. It's like having a having a supercharged Ito.
A bit of hit to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
You know, it was nice enough Ito hit him with a truck every so often with throwing out the bowl. he throws out a truck 3 times as big, 3 times as often.
Your
Like,
journey
why?
ends here, Lord of
Why would you
Sand.
not use
Your
that?
sacrifice is ready.
Let my name echo inside.
Nothing against Ito.
Settle down.
I think Ito is lovely. I wish I had that BMI.
Come on, show me your courage.
Boba, let's get it on.
I got him cornered.
Come on, show me your
Even if his muscles are drawn on, his stomach is a lot flatter than mine.
Your soul in sacrifice.
taking a turn for the better.
Forever hold. Or look alive.
Don't mind if I
Target
do.
acquired.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
Finally, some target practice. Bond is strong. Our wings and raise a storm. Strike a pose.
Oh, you aren't going to survive your summon.
Where do you think you're going? Goodbye.
I know some days I don't talk a lot, some days I'm going to talk quite a bit.
Put up a
Let's
good
finish
fight.
this fast.
I play games all the time. I just figured at this point, like, why not share them with everyone else?
Eat this. Out of the frying
You know,
pan.
I tend to play single player games or mostly in single player mode, but there's always been this sense of wanting to share my excitement for games. If it means connecting with new people, I thought I'd give this a shot.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow.
Before your teeth.
Target acquired.
Reason which none can compare. Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insect. Now you must pay.
Mind the side effects.
Definitely comment if you think the only time Hao should be able to speak is when he's doing his ultimate. Sometimes it is just way too much.
This place really look. Shower me with the. Sharing my knowledge.
Silence. Let the mighty be humble.
Yes, I did that in the wrong order. I always do.
Huh.
That was easy enough. Floor always is. Glad they've saved me the time of having to go through floor 9, because it's also kind of a wasted effort. The YABs are kind of annoying in the normal game. I don't know how well they perform in the Abyss here, so we will find out here. Alright, I think we'll use Kniech in the second. I don't know. You guys can all comment if you think that's dumb. No. Wish you could just preload teams into this. I don't know why. I can't seem to find my characters when I need them. I know they're in order. I don't get it either.
Let's have some fun, shall we? Dissipate! Out of my way! Take yourself a
Rain
move.
of bullets!
Hey! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Well played.
Right, dude.
Let's do this then! Yes, you are.
I do have my new Vlet up to C1. He's a beast regardless at C0, but it gets a little annoying if you're not aimed up just right and you get your butt knocked out of the air.
Taking a turn for the better.
Eat this!
You're dead meat!
Daya's weak who?
Let's get it off!
A bitter pill to swallow. Locked on.
Yeah, I could have used his ult. Would have been also a waste. And the way his elemental attack works, if you don't use his ult first, you're not using it in the middle because you lose out on those big shots that do a heck of a lot more damage than his ult. It's a little backwards for
Silence.
most of the characters in the game. But when you can pretty much one hit each level of child every week, make some parts of the game a little less of a slog.
Remember, help comes first.
I'm talking a lot of crap for someone who every now and then has a lot of trouble
Down the corner.
with floor 12. So at most I really ever hope for maybe getting to stars in each level
Mind
of
the
12.
command.
But sometimes I'm just happy to beat it.
A bitter pill to Mind the side effect.
Excuse me.
Taking a turn for the better. Target acquired.
Alright, let's see what Chamber 3 has.
I'll settle this. Make yourself a move. Committed to memory. Time to shine. Strike a pose.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Our bond is strong. This may hurt a little.
Cat came passing by, I didn't even see that I had already practically knocked that guy out. Alright, did not have to worry about the Wyatt. Totally wasn't. I'll edit that out.
Locked on.
I also got Kneech to C1. That big big hit does even more of a big hit, so it's also why I'm kind of broke right now as far as pulling for Chaska and Moika. Well, probably wouldn't have pulled for Chaska, but you know, she's flying around on a gun like a witch on a broom. Like, you know. Of course, if I get Aurora on first, I might just stop pulling and save the rest for Moika. Just pray for Moika. Oh, I love the Consecrated Beast, don't you? Absolutely not. Hydrotulpa. That's fun. Alright. Definitely can't use Nuvalet on the second half. And yes, I probably have been playing this game too long, if you can see. See all my level 90s. Alright. So, yeah. We'll give Nuvalet a shot in that one. Him, Nahida. Oh wait, not yet. Nahida will be in there, but if I don't keep my teams the same order, I screw it up. I am sorry if the sniffles are coming through. I need to look up how to filter that because it is fall allergy season.
Let the world collide!
Bound of justice is the time's beckon. An oversight on my part.
Yes, it was. Especially oversight on my part. Sort of the only consecrated beast I saw was grass.
Bond is strong.
Dendro, sorry. Playing Pokemon a lot too.
There's a tear in my robe.
Oh no.
Be sanctified.
Apparently I've been playing him pretty well up until this point because I have never heard that line before.
Make yourselves a room. Just leave her to live.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. I'll settle this.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled. Remember, health comes first.
You're toast!
You ain't messing around. Let's get it on.
Get your attacks out.
Oh, glory!
Just talking yourself up and you won't land a hit.
Look alive. Ha.
Locked up.
And as impressed as I am about Kniech, and like I heard, depending on how Moika plays, he can be even better. Which, that's just insanity.
As you're doing business.
I got talking. I screwed it up.
Out of my way.
Sharing my knowledge. Just leave her to live.
Like, I appreciate, like,
Let the world
depending on how you performed last time, you don't have to
The tides beckon.
play floor 9 anymore. But, come on. The vast difference in difficulty between floor 11 and floor 12 is just kind of crazy. I'd almost rather they drop in like a floor
to memory.
13 and then lower the difficulty just a touch on floor 12 and then make floor 13 almost impossible.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Grow.
Who knows, maybe this will be as far as we go, but it was a fun ride.
Just leave her to live.
Not throwing in the towel yet, but just making making my contingencies.
The tides beckon. Silence.
Alright, need to pay better
Taking a
attention.
turn for the better.
Can't let Kniech die on the first,
Into the fire.
excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Bow before your king.
Target
The
acquired.
first chamber of the last floor. Like, there's some characters that, you know, if they drop, you can kind of hobble through it. Ideally, you don't do that even until chamber 2.
Seems like an emergency.
I got him cornered.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Booba, get them! Walk alive!
For the Lord of the Night.
Glory to which none can compare.
Target acquired.
Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insect.
Remember, health comes first.
Ridiculous! I'm the frying pan! Buckle up! Hi!
Locked on.
Definitely leave a comment if you think all healers should be like Kuki. You don't really have to worry about your life at all if every element had a Kuki.
I got him cornered.
Do you? Because the room is round. Yeah, see? Just a moment. Trying to knock stuff off my shelf. All right.
This made hurry a little. Shower me with oil!
It's like, yay for the consecrated beast coming back. How lovely.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Get on with humbling them. Not supposed to be you who's humbled.
Lightning purified! This is unwise. Sharing my knowledge. Committed to memory.
Let the world come alive. How dare you?
Bow your head.
I know, it's only a fight we willingly entered, Frina. My apologies.
Be sanctified. Silence.
Dissipate. Grow. Committed to memory.
I feel like this has been modeled after the Guardians from Breath of the Wild.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Huzzah.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill.
Nice and spicy.
Let's get it up. Locked on.
It's so fun to use, unless you're like trying to take on, how, of course, I knew if I said it, I'd lose a game. That's terrible. The, the Ice and Fire Witch.
Shadow the past. Mine to command.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Then he wants to lock in on the heat and ice units.
Ridiculous.
Do damage to those when you're really not trying to. Ugh.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill just.
Well, you lock on like you're supposed to, you prat.
The doctor will see you.
Right now, Baiju's gonna do more damage than you. And that's just great.
I got him cornered.
Yeah, with this resistance gone up, your damage is gonna hit less than the bull, but at least you attack more often.
Taking a turn for the better. Target acquired.
Yeah, I should have used this ult, but it's too late for that. Now we can use it.
A bit of help.
Oh, now we can aim. Now that we're definitely not going to get the 3 stars on floor 2 either. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to try to.
Locked on.
Alright. Last chamber. What the heck?
Our bond is strong. Out of my way. Make yourselves a room. I see everything.
Anyone else wants to make a cinnamon toast crunch joke?
This way.
Just me?
Bow your head.
This might hurt a little.
Your journey ends
Our bond is
here,
strong.
Lord of Sand.
Does it now?
Sacrifice is ready.
Share my knowledge. Grow.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble. Pound it to the ground.
Let the world collide. This might hurt a little. Stand with me. Lightning, spirit.
You're saying?
Golden slumber.
Yeah.
Seems like an emergency.
The doctor will. Let's get it on. Ha! Get them.
I got him cornered. Claim these souls. A bitter pill to swallow.
Buckle up.
Target acquired. Time for you to pay the price. Taking a turn
Gonna
for
have
the
to end that one early. Baiju, help out.
You asked for it. Let's get it on.
Darn right.
Locked up.
Stop going for a swim.
Oh, glory.
Alright. Do it without you, hopefully.
Seems like an emergency.
At least I didn't have to lose my cookie. Of course, I don't know that I was ever in danger of losing her this time, of course. Was she worth the Nahida?
Mind the side effects. Remember, health comes first. A bitter pill to swallow.
A slippery situation.
Oof. Alright, yeah. This has gone well.
Out of the frying pan, into the bucket.
You're dead meat!
Nice and spicy.
Let's get it on!
We'll definitely be able to beat it. Alright, probably be able to beat it. Alright. Oh boy. Sweet. Alright, we'll take it. It's like I appreciate that's what it's used for. I don't need to use it right now. Okay, now that we got through that, gotta keep going with my weeklies. After this, all I'll need to do is Fontaine. I never get through the story fast enough to do the weekly boss the first week. But maybe we'll be able to do an Yatlan weekly. I think that's supposed to be included in this next update.
The doctor will see me.
Buckle up!
Taking a turn for the better.
Look alive!
You're toast.
For the Lord of the Night! Target acquired.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Out of the frying pan.
You asked for it!
Remember, health comes first. A bitter pill to swallow.
Probably should have used my noodlet guy team on these guys.
Claim these souls.
The dead would blaze and drag.
His Kenich's skill here is great, but it's really made more for trying to take on the boss. Doesn't, not really that helpful when you need to focus on specific opponents as you sometimes do with this. There's ones that are shielding, and then they're receiving healing off of the
Seems like
others.
an emergency.
If you have to pick out who you're killing first, Kanich, unfortunately, is not that helpful. His priorities are different than yours.
You're dead meat.
So, Dia's getting a bit more use here than she usually does. She usually just sets up my pyro.
Nice and spicy.
Mind the side effects. Remember, health comes first.
Here's our shielder.
What's alive? The doctor was
Locked up.
Bow before your king. The dead makes the space.
Mind the side effects.
Target acquired.
Seems like an emergency.
the doctor was fooled. You're toast. I'm the right man. It's
A bitter pill to swallow.
I got him cornered. Shadow of the past. Mine to come.
The glory to which none can come.
I'm sure everyone's seen that scene a million times now.
Mind the side effect.
Locked up.
Another reason why Nuvolet's generally better for this particular fight. I've ended the boss from those Hymn of Revival things, or protection bubbles.
To complete that game. Taking a turn for the better.
nice and spicy.
Let's get it on.
Shine, shine.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. Now there is an achievement I've decided to start running recently, just because I realized I was like halfway there. I think this is, yeah. Yeah, well, I was almost halfway there when I started doing it. Alright. But I am gonna go nab a cough drop and be back in a minute. Alright, I am back. Let's take on some of those unusual hilichurls. I wanna know why my controller starts acting up whenever I take like a 5-minute break. So yeah, I probably would have completed this one fairly early on if I had played when everyone else was playing. But I didn't join the game for like almost a year.
10 points for agility.
Shut up, Ahow. Nope.
Are you running away?
Yeah, I don't need any of those, and I went the wrong way anyway. Pretty much have the locations memorized now. So for anyone who doesn't know, there's a handful of locations in Mondstadt and Liyue that the
10 points
unusual
for agility.
hilichurl shows up. And I hate being this close to completing an achievement.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
So we are gonna do this every now and then. And only 2 spawn a day. Apparently they're not in Mondstadt. I don't think the second one spawns until after you defeat the first one, so then you have to go through all your locations again. didn't need to press and hold. It's just used to trying to put the shield up.
Rise! Quake!
I love that dragon tail effect. Guess let's check Junior Karst. I messed that up. Tiancho Valley.
Let's move. Roast and fry.
I appreciate the people offering art. I just started checking the chat. Right now I'm just using anything publicly licensed. I wanted to kind of get this really going. I do have a friend that is really good at art, but I want to be able to pay her what she's worth. So, still no unusual hilly trail. Starting to run out of locations. Oh shoot, is it that close? Yeah, daylight savings time messing me up again. Alright, well, we'll find one and we will move on to something else. I have actually never been home. Well, it's been a very long time since I've been home. When the game's gonna be down for maintenance. I used to always be working on Tuesdays. I started a new job, just in the training stages now. So who knows what my schedule's going to be in a couple of weeks. There have been days, I swear, the unusual heliotroll just either doesn't spawn or only one of them spawns. Not a lot of info on it because it was in the early days of the game, and people have since really moved on. Which I appreciate. It's not hugely important. I'm just that close to getting a banner. And I have all my characters' companionship maxed out. So I have all the banners for any character I've ever owned. I've only just done that in the last month or so, and that's counting Kniech. Alright, so we'll check the last remaining places here that can show up. See if we happen upon the second one, and if not, we'll start from the beginning if we have enough server time, which I think we can do it in 50 minutes, so certainly can do it even a lot faster than that. I've actually never seen the one that's supposed to spawn over here, so maybe that's the one I've been missing. Well, at the very least, we're finding chests.
Book alive! Well, how about that?
Alright, I think I'm still... Yes. Like there's one in Leeway I've been forgetting. Well, if it was gonna be here, should have been right here. Alright. Back to Mondstadt. Alright, bless me. Sorry about that. Just love how pretty this game is. Any excuse to just explore around, definitely worth it.
The hems of my pants are still dripping.
Because your pants are unusually thick. He doesn't really look like he belongs so much in Natlin as he does, like, Kingdom Hearts. Which is not an insult. He just, doesn't quite line up in the field. Very excited tonight to try and pull for Araran. But once I'm out, I'm out. I do not have the resources that some of these heavy hitter streamers do, so I'll probably hop on long enough to do a pull if anyone's interested in that. But then it's probably going to be kind of late for me. I will try to stream some, if not all the story tomorrow, but I've got some appointments in the afternoon, so we will see. Alright, well, it does not appear that the other one is in Mondstadt. Let's try and speed run Leah here. It's like, I love that tight black shirt. I'm really curious what the whole jumpsuit's supposed to look like when it's all done up. Like, is it meant to be some kind of protective gear?
How is it my pants are still dripping?
We've been over this. There. Be a little bit easier. I know Genshin servers, I'm sorry. I've never been on this close to the maintenance. Going as fast as I can. My apologies, I meant no disrespect. Alright, let's see. Still this one. It's like you should be able to see from that far away, but the way the pop-in seems to happen on this game, you don't trust it until you're there. It's like this is where I found the last one today, so assume the odds are against it. Just being thorough. Not 100% how the mechanic works. Again, it seems to be a bit harder to find info because not enough people care, which it's fair. I'm just achievement hunting. Alright, Tianshu Valley.
Is this really necessary?
No. We've just been through this, Kanich. It's not necessary. Yeah, see, again, 2 of them are supposed to spawn a day. And I kind of finished searching after. So if it's not here... I already checked. I already checked by the city. Yeah. Well, I guess let's take a quick look again. I don't know. I don't think I'm missing any locations or forgetting any. But it wouldn't be the first time that
10 points for agility.
I haven't been able to find one. You know, the pictures when you look them up are minuscule, so you're taking your best guess at where they found them at.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
And they're old enough that... Is that even still a spawn location, or has it since been removed? Like, all I know is it's supposed to overlook the city. I swear it's on that mountain back there, and I've never been able to find him there. So yeah, I guess we just got skunked on number 2 today. Let's pick up our rewards.
Ad Astra Abyss.
So happy they made that easier too. Okay, so probably gonna move on to something else here. I haven't made up my mind what yet.
What a
Excuse me.
Best I don't see a shore in the woods. I'm heading east. Don't you come with me here.
How about some fractured daydream? Alright. Might as well get to see the behind the scenes of me setting up my channel. Alright. Oop. Yeah, probably. There we go. Yeah, I don't think Nouvlette's in there. Alright. Yep. Now we're done. Alright. Well, let's pull that up. Yes. This is a mess, but it makes sense to me. Okay. I am going to take off for a minute. That sneeze messed me up. Should not be gone as long as I was last time. That's right, we're still working. Still working on getting Klein's outfit. That being said, we are, as far as I'm concerned, done with the trial. Last worthwhile thing to get was there. It's not to say we aren't going to continue to try working on it, but less important now. So right now we're just going to try working on Asuna. Trying to get everyone I can up to at least level 30 so we can make use of those abilities. Then we will try to get everyone to 50 so they can all share each other's clothes. Of course, right now the only boost is for player rank, which I have maxed out. Wish if you had hit level 100 on player rank that would then mean character rank would get a boost instead. But it is what it is. I am on the Asian server. I'm not patient enough to wait 15 minutes for a group to get together on the North American server. Good news for me, at least, is it seems when it's like pulling teeth to get a group together that it's going to be Woodland of Vitality, which is what I need to get Klein's outfit. Not sure how that works, because no one knows what they're joining until they've joined it. Should really get on solo leveling. I've only got tomorrow to use my 4 passes on the Baron, or Baron. But I didn't feel like it. So, let's just see if we get lucky here. Took me a week to get a cosmetic the one before last, and then I got another one the next day. Of course, those have both been on the other thing, not Woodlands of Vitality, or else it would have been Klein's outfit, because that's the only thing left on that map. Well, I guess people have been contacting him about the drop rates, and they always respond with, well, it's meant to create a sense of achievement. Well, when you have this many items on that many maps, and I've played the same 2 maps over and over and over again and got everything but the item I'm after, and then after that drop rates seemingly were reduced, whether they will admit to it or not, and it takes a week to get one item. It's not a sense of achievement anymore, it's a sense of great frustration. And I could only wish I had more followers to relay that to them. But they just don't seem to get it, so I'll keep playing their game. I think it's a beautiful outfit. I've seen people running around with Kirito in it. It looks amazing. I'll be the first to admit I am not amazing at this game. I just think it's fun. Which that's okay. You don't have to be great at a game to play it. As long as you're having fun with it, which despite my previous statement, I am in fact having fun with it. Of course I am also completely directionally challenged and just went right back to the starting area. So let's try this again. At least I'm with a bunch of PC, computer players, so they don't know anything bad happened. And you guys just pretend you don't either. Dang it, Agiel. It's like Tank was late on tanking. Nice thing about playing with computer players is they will actually heal you immediately. As soon as you fall down, they're like there. When you're playing with actual humans, you know, it's here or there. Wonder why that wall is breakable when there's actually nothing in it. Rather blow the bombs on purpose than let them go off when I'm not prepared. That was terrible. So this is going to be even more of a struggle because I did actually get some human help. But when that happens, your computer players disappear, and it's not like the humans show up where you are. They have to follow through the map to catch up with you. So, yeah, we're just going to respawn here. Which is fine, that means I get my healing stuff back. Yep, failed again. Let's see if boost here. There's my human players. As if that's not an entirely weird thing to say.
このミッションを全てクリアするとボスへの転送門が開くようじゃ。皆で協力して攻略するのじゃ。
Well, I'd love to try and get the witch's hat, because I think it would go amazing with this outfit. I think that's the whole idea of that hat. But it's taken me the entire time I've been playing this game to try and get Klein's outfit. Once I get my head stuck to something I am trying to get, I do not stop until I get it. So really, from a development angle, this is definitely creates a sense of feeling trapped. Like, I can get a shiny Pokemon faster. Oop. Yeah, didn't stick the landing. That's a brilliant attack on the wall there. Great job, Asuna. Well, like, they warn you of an attack landing, and they take so long to hit that your guard is ineffective, or you've given up on guarding. Is this the one we were looking for? I was doing some runs last night without streaming it, and it's just... God, some nights you're lucky if you can hit level 15 and be able to use your special, or ultimate, or whatever it's called in this version, this particular game. So, I definitely appreciate having hit level 20 before the tower room. Makes it a lot easier to play. I didn't need that. part of me wants to turn off other players' animations because it gets so busy. But then at the same time, I'm like, doesn't that kind of defeat the sense of camaraderie? And... oh, sweet! I got last attack. Oh, and MVP. Sweet. Alright, and then we probably still won't get a cosmetic. Yeah. If I hadn't seen other players play wearing it before, I would suggest it doesn't exist. Which I have seen suggested for a couple other outfits. I like it. That should play into it. Like if you get both your last attack bonus, you know, how can you really call it a bonus if you didn't really get anything out of it? I'm like, but yeah, if you get last attack bonus and MVP, how do you not get the last cosmetic that's been sitting there?
いろんな世界がごっちゃになってるからね。まったくリズはお気楽ね。気を引き締めていこうね。
I'm gonna go off mic for a minute or two.
"絶対に勝ってみせるわ。さあ、行きましょう。よいか。最終目標はヘイズルーンの討伐じゃ。目標地点に向かいましょう。リーファちゃん、援
個お願いしてもいいかな。
任せてください。空中から一網打尽にしてあげますよ。
それじゃあ思いっきりよろしくね。敵を発見したわ。倒したわ。敵を発見したわ。
Alright, I'm back. So yeah, unfortunately for the foreseeable future, I'm probably gonna have every stream just complaining about the drop rates.
気をつけて。甘いよ。敵を発見したわ。
Back through the bombs. Just get them going off without getting full damage. 'Land a hit. So lightning flash, not so lightning. Yeah, I know. I'd love to just get out of there. There we go. Too high or too low? I'm not entirely certain what classes Alice as a tank. She doesn't draw aggro. She deals pretty heavy damage. I'm like, she's not that helpful if she's not going to draw aggro. At least, not when you're running through as a fighter.
敵を発見したわ。甘いよ。やっ優しくなったな。敵よ。じゃあ通ったわ。やった頼め。やった。
Well, if I thought anyone was going to be coming to help me, this is where I usually slow down and just take out as many guys as I can, get the EXP. But considering computer players don't look for these terminals, you just end up getting stuck there forever. Everyone else hunts down the terminals too fast and you don't get the EXP. But since all the computer players are going to be doing is hunting, might as well pull up more enemies for them to fight. thank you for whoever just wandered in here. If you don't mind staying a while, if you want to join the chat. Got distracted greeting you. Where's the other? It's the last PC. This is probably the most amount of hours I've ever put into an SAO game. The other ones are fun, and I always buy the DLC, but I never end up managing to play the whole thing through. There we are. Usually like to hit level 10, if not 11, before leaving this room, but I can tell you right now, I am probably extraordinarily far behind the other parties, so we're just going to be playing catch up here. Concept for this game, with, you know, without giving too much away, not that you should be worried about spoilers if you haven't played it at this point, that this is the first video game that I'm aware of that takes fully takes place in the world of the anime, whereas all the games up until this point have taken place in their own universe. So when Straya shows up in the DLC, it really confuses the heck out of everyone else, because Straya tries to get all huggy like she always has been. And everyone else is like, who the heck are you?
目標のミッションをすべてクリアすればボスへの転送門が開くようじゃ。みんなで協力して攻略するのじゃ。
Enemies are still spawning in here. It must not be too far behind. Should be another team here. Sorry, trying to multitask. Not doing a great job of it. Well, I'm stuck with only computer players. Looks like I'm gonna be... Oh! Thought I was gonna have to wait on the elevator. Which is one of the more frustrating parts of this game. There's the other team. I thought I was the one who was behind, because I don't feel too bad. And I totally understand, because it's probably just you and computer players again. That's the lightning flash we know. Yep, looks like Klein's the only the only human player here. Oh goodness. Well, there's always a side that can get it done faster. They've already hit the boss, and they're draining of HP before we can even get to the tower room. Oh, yeah, we're not going to even hit the tower room before they defeat it at this rate. It takes far too long with only really 2 real-world players to knock out 30 enemies. Don't you dare fall off the ledge. Good news is, I've heard, if you do get a cosmetic drop and you're not in the room, it does hit your inventory. So, hopefully, Klein here also knows that and isn't worrying too much. Kind of takes the joy out of it, though, if you're not there fighting the good fight. Do what he can, load up on all the coal we can. Ooh, yep, there we go. Oh, this is nice. Yep. Oh well, roll with the punches. Yeah, so there, right hand side of the screen, we're getting all the accessories and weapons, and now let's just cross our fingers we actually get what we wanted out of this. Of course, as you may have heard earlier, the odds are against it, but, you know, hope we still. Nope. Well, we did good compared to everyone else. At least that's nice. So yeah, I think Kirito's past 30. We're working on Asuna right now. Seriously? Elizabeth. Oh, there's the name. Brain dead. Elizabeth, unfortunately, we haven't used it all yet. Yep, Klein's past 30. Just got Agiel to level 30. Haven't touched him yet. Whether you want to call him Heathcliff or Kayaba. I appreciate they put him in. I think people are probably interested in his playability. Yep, Asuna. Alice is past 30. Straya was easy enough because she keeps getting her own boost play events since she was added late. Yep, we got Argo to 30. Len past 30. AJ, I got him up to 50 just because I thought it'd be fun to move the Knights of the Blood Oath outfit onto other characters. Yuki is really difficult to play with, but yeah, got her past 30. I'd like to get her to 50, I think her outfit's cool. Same here, I've been working on Xenon occasionally, so she's up to 39. Definitely would like to get her to 50, share her outfit around. Not in a big hurry to level up Fuka. She's halfway to 30. Not in a huge, she'll probably be one of the last ones I try to get to 50. Yeah. And then we decided we put a serial killer in the game, so we got Sturban. I wonder why we didn't just call him Death Gun, unless we were just going with player titles. Quinella is another strange one, but she's fun to play. Yeah, definitely had to get Hugio to pass 30. Another one I would love to get to 50. I think I really love his outfit. Yeah, he'll be the last one I think I play with. He's worse than Sturban. I don't know what Sick Psycho thought he was worth as a playable character. I do appreciate everyone else craps all over him at any given opportunity. Yeah, haven't played with Leafa too much.
絶対に勝ってみせるわ。
Yeah. So for anyone, oh no, that's not the outfit. That is Klein's pay outfit, which don't know. Like parts of it are good. I don't really care for like the, I don't know, what would you call that, kind of the ascot sort of thing. It's a little too proper for Klein. Given the way he kind of drools over Quinella. Do appreciate for the most, well actually, so far I've been getting the map I want to get, knock on wood. If we keep that going, I might not quit. Some human assistance. Appreciate that. Set. Really need to lock on before I use some of those attacks. It just seems kind of pointless sometimes. All you end up doing is attacking air. Of course, that's even if you're locked on. Looks like my whole team's gonna be replaced from AI to actual people, so that's nice. for a second. There we go. Alright. And I do have streaming mode on. I figure it's a little bit nicer to other players. They didn't agree to be streamed, so everyone needs to know their name and comments on how they're playing. If you want to comment on how I, Yoshikazu, are playing, if you say it's poor, I probably would agree with you. See, this is why sometimes I prefer playing with a computer, though. Because they would at least let me get to level 10. Like having all my attacks unlocked before going on to the next stage, but that's where we're at. Looks like whoever I'm paired up with is
目標のミ
really
ッションを
strong,
全てクリアすると
because that
ボスへの
battle
転
usually
送
takes a
門
little
が
bit
開くよ
longer.
うじゃみんなで協力して攻略するのじゃ
It's like there's some characters you can appreciate getting surrounded by because they can handle it, but it doesn't seem like Asuna really can. She gets surrounded and hit on to the point that she can't really land any attacks. Vanilla's fun. You get surrounded, you set off lightning, and everyone's at like half HP. It's just Quinella and Gabriel are just those two villains that just won't die. Whether video game world or the fact that she kind of, in a way, would pop her head into the anime after she had passed. It's just it's hard to feel that sense of relief that you otherwise would. I know speed's probably not like the best stat, but I do like actually having her move quickly. I think I've done it again where I'm just entirely lost. Just follow the drops.
ぞ。先へ進むのじゃ。
But yeah, the people I was teamed up with were clearing out some stuff so fast that I'm like, the boss is going to be done very, very quickly. Which is fine, the less life I give up to this game while pursuing a single drop item. I do appreciate any help I get in that aspect. Complaints or not. Shocking, no item. On we go to fight again. Excuse me.
レンさんの服ってどうしてピンクの、ああこれかわいい。なるほど、それな楽しみだね。
Every time I think I've gotten through all the idle conversations there, I find a new one. Today was not one of those times, but you know, that's why I check it so often. It's like limited people joining. Hopefully that means we are getting the Woodland of Vitality again. See if anyone's interested in who I've got leveled up here. We're just going over why the heck he's in the game. Alright, and then yeah, so my support's not so great. 1, Silica 11, Yuna 30, and 1. I like being the one doing damage, even if it's not a lot. Sweet little Yui with her giant scary dagger. Hey, it's the right map.
お弁当持っていこうかな。
See how the new weapon skin looks. Ooh. Oh, of course. It matches what she was using anyway, but we'll just make sure it stays that way for now, because it really lines up with her outfit.
よいか。最終目標はフェイズルーンの討伐じゃ。
目標地点に向かいましょう。気をつけて。
君にもう一度チャンスをやる。チターニ
Shut up, Omeron.
お断りする。それにゲーム内で神様にだってなったことがあるんです。
そんなアカウントがあったのか。ずるいな君。僕に教えてくれ。
Could just kick his butt for even talking to her. He wouldn't have the guts if Kirito was on this team.
敵を発見したわ。
I'd use stronger language, but I did not put that filter on. And don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, I'd love it if I could just play video games all the time. Rather not work retail. I am beyond sick of it. So, you can subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Again, wouldn't say I'm necessarily doing it for the money, but if I got the money, I could do this more often. That's all I'm saying.
装備してみるか。気をつけて。甘いよ。
think there was. Yep.
試してみるわ
That's a good Aegil AI.
試してみるわ
Yeah. Whenever I play, I don't even play him. I just immediately dressed him up in the full face covering outfit. Once I ever get to playing him, he will just be a character, not Oberon.
敵を発見したわ敵を発見したわ力が湧いてきたわ
When like anyone else that's in here that's a villain, I'm like they're a legitimate villain. He's just a disgusting perv with a god complex.
標的発見注意して甘いよやっ見切れる
I love it when they crowd together for you.
みんなを援護する元気が出てきました
目標のミッションをすべてクリアするとボスへの転送門が開くようじゃ
Yeah, I don't
みんなで協力
think
して
if at
攻
this
略
point
する
I've
のじゃ
gotten anyone other than the AI players, I think that's all I'm gonna get
敵を発見
other
したわ
than once the teams meet up.
助けてくれ
No.
サポートお願い
Why are you playing as Oberon? I mean, there'll come a day when I have to. This will be the only one I haven't leveled up to 30 and 50, but I'm not sure I really want to put his outfit on anyone else, just because it's him. It may look on good on other characters, I guess.
飛びます気をつけてサポートお願い倒したわ
なんとかしてくれ
Will you shut up?
やったわね
Get some human help, and then they're just flipping annoying.
まだまだ行くよ飛びます
It's like, you know, it's a good thing that there's not friendly fire in this game, just because, you know, depending on what character you're playing as, you just wail it, or Fuka, you're just throwing bombs into the field. But sometimes, you wish it was there, like when they're throwing out like constant vocalizations like that, or like it's not necessary. You don't need help right now, you're not down. I'd knock you out if I could. Gate opens, and like whoever's running the other side of the maze is ahead of us. Again. Oh yeah, they're way too far ahead of us. Well, we'll see what we can do. If they can drop Klein's outfit straight into my inventory, I'll take it. It's almost nicer that way, rather than looking at the field, getting disappointed, and then having to wait 20 seconds for it to move on. Like this way, you just have no idea until you look at the screen, and then it's like, nope. Somehow that's less irritating. Yep, yep. Had to change legs. Oh, yeah, we're not getting to that room. Guessing whoever I was lined up with earlier, is the team running the other side. Hurts, yeah, it hurts really. Her ult just really stinks. Yeah, there you go. No fuss, no muss. They beat it for us. Really wish it'd be some kind of way to idle the other side. Get to a room, you have to wait for the other team, something. It's just, like, it would be frustrating if you were the one in the lead, but it's really depressing when you're stuck so far behind the other teams. Oh, not in our little post-game inbox. That would have been too easy. It's like I keep getting this map. I'm like, it's got to happen sometime, right?
お弁当持っていこうかな。準備 OK だよ。力が湧いてきたわ。よいか。最
最終目標はフェイズルーンの討伐じゃ。
目標地点に向かいましょう。
So for those watching, do you own the game and looking for pointers? If that's the case, I can't really help you, but hopefully you enjoy watching all the time. All the same. Or are you looking to see if it's worth buying? Or maybe you're just a fan of SAO and can't grab the game at the moment. Which is totally fine in this economy. You're just living vicariously. I can appreciate that too. Usually do that with TV shows. Don't know what I'm gonna do this year. They took away NCIS Hawaii. Like I would have liked watching that. Live vicariously through people living in the tropics when I'm gonna be stuck in a frozen wasteland the next few months. So here we are again, just PC players, AI. I didn't think I saw anything, but it's worth doing. You'd hate to be like that inch away and it's just not showing up on the map. Yeah, sorry I've just gone silent. I think I run out of things to toss out. If you'd rather I keep talking, feel free to throw something to discuss in the chat. I do love the names for some of the beasts in this, like when you're on the GGO maps against the scorpions. They're not scorpions, they're needle beetles. like that's perfect. It's like, you know, if people were to name stuff now, this is what we would name them. Yeah, I'm here for it. I think that's appropriate. Hard shell with a stab on its tail. Like, yep, that's a needle beetle.
ミッションをすべてクリアするとボスへの転送門が開くようじゃ。みんなで協力して攻略するのじゃ。
敵を発見したわ。
It's like they can't withhold that Klein's ALO outfit forever, right? It's got to drop at some point. Keep getting the correct map over and over again. Should be today. Probably not. It's like part of me would rather be shiny hunting Pokemon. Just each attempt only takes you a few seconds. But this, you know, each boss raid takes at least 10 minutes, if not more. Yeah, that's fine. If they don't heal me, I get a refill of my healing items anyway. So I'd almost prefer. The boss battle's really the concerning area where you want to be revived. I don't like being locked out of the room at the end. I know it's dumb considering, you know, everything's supposed to deposit anyways, but I'd rather be there and earn it. I think that's the first time I've noticed the spiders hang out on the ceiling. Which, you know, makes sense. God, I lucked out on the elevator ride, but I hate the elevators. Just put stairs in. Doesn't make any sense, like having to wait around in a game you're supposed to be actively fighting in. Now, if you've been watching this whole time, this is about the room where the other side seems to get to the boss before us, but let's see. Yep. So the other side's gate just opened to another room. Would not be surprised to start seeing the Hydrant's health bar showing up in the screen here shortly. Yep. What did I just say? Come on, Unamas. Which one's towards the boss and which one's towards... Yeah, don't need that one. Again, I know it's dumb, but I'd rather get to the boss room. This isn't gonna happen anyway. They've already gotten through half its health. Like, that's ridiculous. I wonder, it must be like a team of players. Like, they're already pre-teamed up, because... I keep getting teamed up with AI players. And we can't seem to stay lined up with them. Yep. It's frustrating. No. We keep going. Yeah, at some point or another, Bandai's got to acknowledge that they're making players rage quit rather than sticking around for some sense of achievement.
良いか。最終目標はフェイズルーンの討伐じゃ。
目標地点に向かいましょう。
Alright, this is gonna be the one, right?
私のソードスキル
Right?
ママの役に立
Please.
つのです。
気をつけて。頼りにしておこうね。
頼りになるように頑張ります。装備してみるわ。
So yeah, if you've seen my banner, you know I'm a huge Digimon fan, probably more than anything else. And my Digimon the Movies copy came in today from Crunchyroll. It wasn't supposed to be out for almost a month. It was December 17th was when it was supposed to be out. So I'm very, very excited to watch that. That is the first 3 movies as they were originally intended, split up into the 3, whereas the first American release, or Western release, of Digimon the Movie was the 3 movies shoehorned together so that they could release it in theaters. So this has been redubbed as much as the original cast as they could bring back. Joshua Seth, obviously, back as Tai. The voice actor for the Red Greymon, that's the giant Greymon in the very first Digimon movie, had since passed, and they got his son to do it, who is actually the English voice actor of Kirito. So that's going to be pretty exciting. And I was able to tie it back to SAO, so hopefully you appreciate that. I just think it was really cool they were able to kind of keep that in the family. I am astonished they were able to get it redubbed. Yeah, it's Discotech Media. One of the guys involved in it runs the With the Will site, which is pretty much the only real fan site in English for Digimon. Heaven knows I've tried to run a Facebook page for Digimon before. It's very hard to keep up with. And it was mostly just reposting from them because they had the info available. So what was the point? Looks like I've got real people helping me out again. And they opened the door before I could hit level 10. does mean we should be able to get through this faster. It's like you're trying to get to the boss room at the same time as the other side. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my internet's been fine. Alright, well, let's close this out a minute. Ooh. It's interesting. Stuff's loading up just fine. Let's Well, I guess I have been at this long enough. I guess that's going to be it for today. We'll see if I come back. I want to at least show some pulls trying to get Aurora on tonight. If we happen to get Chaska too, that'll be great, but hopefully it doesn't keep me from getting Moika. Alright. Well, hopefully everyone has a good night. I will be streaming later.